Today we're gonna do one of my favorite things as a kid, so let's just set the timer for 10 minutes and we'll get going. I have a few pieces of scrap paper, so you'll need that as well. It's just like there's paintings on the back of this. Woo! And yeah, and then I just have my drawer of markers out, so you can use anything you would like. And we're just going to draw a bunch of scribbles all over these. Each piece of paper is going to get some sort of random scribble. If you have someone else around, it's kind of fun to get the other person to do the random scribble. And then see where it goes from there. If you're by yourself like I am, just do a random scribble. And then what you're gonna do is look at each scribble and make it into something. It could be an abstract something if you like. It could be a non-abstract something. I mean, I guess it's going to be a little bit funny. If you don't see anything right away, then move on to the next one and see if you find anything from that. This was like, loved doing this, you know, when I was growing up and cell phones didn't exist. It was something that I did at restaurants. My parents would draw the scribble, or my brother would draw the scribble, and then we would make things out of it, and it would just keep us going for until the meal arrived. With my daughter, we play hangman. I'm not sure if that's a proper term anymore, but we play that game. But we don't play this game very often, actually. So it just popped into my head the other day as something that would be fun to do here. And I just saw in that one little shape an eye, and I just really love how this activity really lets the imagination run. And for some reason I always feel like kind of proud of myself, I think, after the scribble gets changed into something. I don't know, it's kind of a funny thing, but I always feel really like happy that I was able to use my imagination. So just a delightful little exercise, I guess. As I said, you really don't need all of these supplies. You could just use a pencil. That's really all you need. And just draw within the scribbles. And being drawn into these. And so you can use the scribbles as much or as little as you like, as long as they kind of go with it. And I know that I will get lost in this, so I'm gonna kind of pay attention to how long I'm spending on each one. I think I actually want to color this in. Time is such a funny thing. It can give me anxiety at times, but it can also be like a haven at other times. So I just have to relax right now into the fact that I just have 10 minutes to do this, and however far I go is how far I go. I'm feeling like this one needs some ears, so I'm gonna do that. Maybe some hair. How wild is this? Pretty wild. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I see kind of a chef's hat here. I can't really do anything with a chef's hat though. I just don't have those kinds of skills, but let's see. Also kind of looks like a grasshopper. Maybe I'll do that. Make some lines. I guess grasshoppers have 6 legs. These are my legs. This grasshopper is gonna have some eyes and a little nose and a mouth. There. He's gonna say, "Out of my way." Now, if you're someone who gets kind of wrapped into things being perfect, it's a really great idea to just do this exercise or this activity really quickly, because the faster you do it, the less time you have to think about things. So there's my grasshopper chef. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Hey, I actually had another artist do these, but you make monsters out of them, and that's really fun too. So maybe I'll do that in honor of her. I'll make a monster out of this one. He's gonna have some horns or ears, I don't know. Maybe an angry monster with some eyebrows and maybe a large nose. Tiny little lips. That doesn't look so angry anymore. The little lips don't make it look very angry. Let's see. This is the monster's arm. So as always here, this is just about being creative and using your imagination. I'm not interested in making any art that maybe I'm thinking I need to sell to someone or that it needs to be any good. It's not about that at all. I don't know what this is. This is the monster's second stomach. That's it. It's gonna be a one-headed monster. So just try your best to see if you can get out of your head in that way and just create something that's silly and ridiculous. Okay, let's see if I can get one more in. I mean, this one just looks like a heart to me. I'll just do that. Try a heart flower with hearts as the petals. So one of the reasons why I like having someone else do the scribbles at the beginning is because like different brains work different ways, so the scribbles are gonna look different than, like any scribbles I make are gonna look different than the scribbles you make. Actually, whether that's brain or body, I'm not actually sure. But creative flow moves through each of us differently. So it's kind of a delightful thing to have someone else's scribbles on the page so that we can play and practice with different creative expressions. Oh goodness, I'm already out of time. Okay, so I got 4 done. 2 more for another time. Click on this video here if you'd like to create something more, or I'll see you tomorrow for another scribble session. See you, bye.